Welcome back to Rise and Shine. Wasn't that interesting and fun and kind of neat? Down to earth, folks. The responsibility of dealing with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of children each and every day, whether it's as a teacher, as a guidance person, bus driver, whatever it is, or a leader. We are fortunate to have that school system in Franklin County. I hear you applauding. I know you agree with me. Another organization that I'm very much into and very much in favor of is got 4 letters to it. Why don't you introduce yourself and then, no, never mind. Introduce yourself, sir.
I'll do that. Thank you, Dick.
All right.
I'm Bill Loop, and I'm with STEP Incorporated, and we will get a little further into what STEP stands for later.
All right.
But so your audience knows, your loyal audience, I'm sitting between 2 of the board members of STEP, Dick Shoemaker and Cindy Treadway.
Oh, that's her name. I knew it.
Yes, and so knowing that I have the support of those illustrious folks, I will be able to sit here and observe and maybe even become the MC today and let you guys tell us about STEP.
Do you hear a violin somewhere playing in
I
the
heard a lot
background?
of spreading it on thick there. That's what I heard.
Whoa. Never mind. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate it. And yeah, I have been a very quiet, just starting to gear up again, board member, and I'm cutting loose now. So we'll be back. We are back. But and what is your name again?
Cindy Treadway. Yeah, look at you.
I always figured that maybe she's going to forget or something. You know?
It's a test. It's a
I
test.
know it.
This lady is amazing. We did balloons. We've done many things down here, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, out in the parking lot. We are. She is a longtime friend and somebody in the community, and I know you share those sentiments, that is good for the community.
Always, 100%.
Yes,
The only thing that gets in our way is she has a full-time job. We can get that out of the way. We can get another 100 hours a week out of her. I'm telling you, we are so fortunate to have Cindy Treadway and others like her, including Dick Shoemaker. We have 22 board members. And we've got 22 engaged, active, concerned, and supportive board members, 22 members that believe in our mission. And I'll bet you that Cindy Treadway could recite our mission statement right now.
Well, I know. Yeah, I bet you she's good at balloons too.
Well, I'm going to tell you some other things she's good at too. I mean, we've got some real surprises for everyone today. Yes, we do. Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Hi.
What do you have to say?
I wanted Bill to announce our new acronym for STEP, which is Solutions That Empower People. And we want people to get familiar with that because
Solutions.
that
T
empower
E
people.
P. Okay.
There you go.
That is a true statement of what we stand for, because we serve people from before they're born up until they are 150, if that's how long they live. I mean, I'm sure we have served someone in their hundreds, so, and Bill can attest to that, but we serve everybody. And we want people to know what we do, and it's important for our community, and we provide services to the very old, the very young, and all those in between.
All right. Well, you know, it was interesting. This STEPS senior meal program gets a boost.
It does. Fantastic news.
Yeah, that was good. And welcome to PAC Interiors.
You may have heard that local business.
The
Franklin County business has been here for a long time and does great work. Pat Cundiff, who owns that business, is also a STEP board member, but beyond that, she's probably one of the most supportive, residents of Franklin County of Virginia that you'll ever meet. She loves what she does, and she loves where she does it. She's a fantastic lady, runs a wonderful business, and has decorated homes all over the United States. She is a true professional. And so she has helped us organize our involvement in the Roanoke Valley Gives campaign. Each March the 16th, there's the National Day of Giving. And this year, the Foundation for the Roanoke Valley has invited area nonprofits to come together to raise awareness of what we do and who we do it for, and to also gain support, financial and otherwise, on that day. So STEP is at the table with over 100 other nonprofits, and we are going to have an event we'll talk about a little later, but all of the expenses for that event and this fundraising effort has been underwritten by PAC Interiors, and it's no small feat. It's huge what she's doing. And so we have several activities planned, and we're going to talk about those a little bit. But you talked about Cindy and balloons a little earlier. I'm kind of intrigued about that. But there's another challenge on the table. On March the 16th, our Day of Giving, the Roanoke Valley Gives, we have a goal of $15,000 to be raised. And when we hit $5,000, Cindy Treadway will transform herself into Vanna White. And for the first time in her life, she will put on an evening gown and perform as the mistress of ceremonies from 5 to 7 at our event on March the 16th at the Early Inn at the Grove. We'll talk a little more about that. $5,000 gets her into something she's never been into before. She may have been up in that balloon, or she may be a balloon, never, but she will be Vanna White for an evening. We'll talk about that. But I'm going to...
Excuse me.
Vanna,
Speak, talk.
you're up.
Say
Okay.
something.
Our goal is $15,000.
Okay.
So you hit 5,000, and we can see it on the ticker, and we'll have it going while we're there. When we hit 5,000, I will excuse myself and go transform. I don't wear dresses. Everybody knows that, but I will do it for STEP, and I won't just do it. I will do it right. They tell me that I will be a different person, so everyone will see that. I'm very extroverted. It won't bother me.
Oh,
We
you're
hit-
extrovert? Oh, I hadn't noticed that.
We hit.
Does that include Big Mouth? Is that what you're telling me?
Absolutely. You come and you'll see it. And everybody that comes, I'm going to convince them that we're going to go from 5,000 when I put that on to 10,000. Because if we reach 10,000, we have another board member, Warren Rogers, who will do the very same. And who wouldn't want to see that?
In an evening gown.
In an evening gown.
Warren Rogers.
If we hit when we hit 10,000, and when we reach our goal of 15,000, we're going to have a surprise of someone else who has never, ever imagined themselves wearing an evening gown, wearing one.
I bet
Emailed
you'll
him
look
this
good.
morning.
I bet you'll look good.
Keep talking.
I emailed him this morning,
Tell him to be
and I
quiet.
challenged him, and he said, "Never dare me to do anything." So I have dared him that when we hit our goal of 15,000, I won't speak his name because I want it to be a surprise.
This plan is over what period of time?
From now until March the 16th. March the 16th is the magic day to give. From 12:01 a.m. until 11:59 p.m., people can go on the website for Roanoke Valley Gives, and we'll talk about that in a moment, and make their pledge through electronic media. Now, a lot of people may not want to wait until then. They can go on the website today and schedule it to be charged to their account between that time period on March the 16th. And if they don't want to use that, they can call my office, and we will take the information over the phone and we will put it into the system on March the 16th. They can send cash, and we'll make sure it shows up on March the 16th. They can send a check. We'll make sure it shows up on March 16th. But we really believe that we can hit this $15,000 goal. And the things that we're going to do with this money are going to be so important to our community and our clients, and it'll make us all stronger over time.
Sounds wonderful. Now, this is starting when?
The actual day of giving, March the 16th, but you can go on the website right now.
Okay.
Don't even have to wait till the show to end. You can go on the website now and start making your pledges two-step. When you go on to the Roanoke Valley Gives website, there will be a button that says Participating Charities.
Roanoke Valley
Gives. Or you can go through the Foundation for Roanoke Valley website and get there as well. You can go through STEP's website and get there as well.
All right, what I need is something here that gives me a pretty thorough listing of all these things, so that, because this will open the door. I am now going to be getting telephone calls.
I hope so.
And yeah, thank
Hope
you.
they wear you out.
He's all heart. But so I'll need a cheat sheet.
Okay, but all you got to remember, Roanoke Valley Gives. Put that in your browser, it'll take you to the website.
I don't use a browser.
That's why you have
That's
my
why
phone number. You have my phone number. You make your donation straight through old Bill, okay?
Okay.
And then you go to Participating Charities,
Uh-huh.
and it'll be the 100 participating charities. You scroll down to STEP. Just don't worry about all those others. Just go to STEP.
That I can.
Click on that, and you will see our profile, and then the donate buttons and how the money will be used appears magically. You fill it in, hit donate, we have your money, we have your heart, and you have our guarantee that the money will be used wisely to help our citizens.
What do you have to say about that, ma'am?
We don't want to leave anyone out, so if anybody doesn't like the idea of using their credit card, remember, send a check or money and just write on there it's for the Roanoke Valley Gives for STEP for that day, and send it to STEP, and or go by STEP and take a tour of the building and see who you're helping. If you've never been there, it's amazing, and drop off your money while you're there.
Drop off your money.
Sure, yeah, to feel
What an
free.
invite.
Yes, yes.
Let me turn this around. You can read that, Roanoke Valley Gives. Now, I'm sure we'll have that on, on the air, and but that's exactly what it is. And 3:16:16. It looks biblical.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Monumental
Absolutely.
too. Yes.
Now show them this, because when they go on there, we want them to remember that they are looking for STEP and STEP only. We want them to give to STEP first, be the first button they click, and then if they want to browse and give to the others, bless their hearts. But we want them to bless our heart first.
That's right. We have more hearts to be blessed.
STEP and our partners facilitate solutions that empower people. Acronym STEP. To overcome their barriers to economic, educational, and developmental success within the communities we serve. This is aggressive, this is good, this is very timely.
Yes, it is very appropriate.
And
We need the support. We've always had the support of Franklin County, Patrick County, and beyond. This is our 50th year of being in Franklin County. And we wouldn't have been here for 50 days without the support of the county and everyone who lives here. And we're much appreciative of that.
all right,
This-
now this means also that you're going to be back
Oh, sure.
here.
Again and again. We have so much to share, we can't do it all in one day.
It's true.
Okay.
We served 3,400 individuals last year. 3,400, just do the math, how many people? We have offices in Rocky Mount and in Stewart, and a small office in Martinsville, and a one-person office in Danville, and are growing because the need is there. It's not because we're growing because we just like growth. We're growing to meet the needs of the communities that we serve. And the refocusing of our mission statement, refocusing of our vision, refocusing on our board's responsibilities, 2 board members that I'm sitting between, has been most invigorating for everyone, and I look at it as a rebirth of STEP. So the next 50 years are going to be even better because we're going to make our community stronger together.
Well, there's no question that what is being done is good, and there's no question that it needs to be promoted, and we'll help with that. And so many people need the support. I got this and have not read it carefully, but I will.
I hope you do, and I want to also thank you and your audience. Because a year ago, I was here. We were talking about the Senior Meals Program, which is one of the 21 programs that STEP delivers in Franklin County. And we were needing some help. And the community stepped up and balanced that budget. And this year, with the help that you're reading about there from the Foundation Roanoke Valley, we're expanding that program so that we can serve more seniors who are place-bound or need food security. So thanks for what you do here, Dick Shoemaker, and your audience for listening and stepping up to help us, because that effort raised $87,000 that was put into our Senior Meals Program. Phenomenal, phenomenal.
It is, it really is, that's amazing. Well, we will continue to pursue this, and I guess that means I get to see her again.
I hope that you get to see her every day, but at least once a week, okay? But feel free to call me with pledges between, okay? All right, yeah.
Talk to me.
What would you like to talk about today? Other than I want to make sure that everyone comes to our event. That is very important.
Yeah, when is that and where is that? Yeah.
Early
See, I told you I
at
could do
the
that.
Grove. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Early in at the Grove is where we're going to be holding our big event. It will be 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. on March the 16th. Please come. You can come before you go to church. It is on a Wednesday.
All right, you're going to put me on your mailing list.
Oh,
Absolutely.
you're on
It
the-
is already in the mail this morning to you.
That's right.
And so that I can talk about it
Yes.
and be aware.
Yes. Yes.
And when I get in the hole, I can call you back and you'll come on again.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. And it'll be in the big tent,
In the
heated,
big tent.
heated. And come join us. The event will be fun, guarantee you. We'll have some live music on the
Food.
side. We'll have some food.
Games.
We'll have games. We'll have a lot of learning. We'll have a lot of fun. Even a tour of Early Inn at the Grove if you
That's
would
exactly
like to have a
right.
tour of that while you're there.
Yeah, there's so many things going on.
But the
that,
thing to remember is come and not only to enjoy and to learn about what all the programs are at STEP, but to give. Bring your big heart to give.
Well, I think that the idea of giving, the idea of having a good something to support whatever it might be, but I think the next thing or the aim is to have people aware, you know, of what it's all about and what's
That's right.
going on. Yeah. So that's something that we can help with here, and I'll continue to talk about it. But I guess I'll get you back again to run your talk. I'm sorry. But yeah,
I'm really not laughing.
so many good things going on around this community. It's loaded, and we just got to keep it that way. I was looking for something that I don't see, but there it is. That's something else that I need to have out. But I appreciate you being here, and I'm Have you gotten to the point of whatever is going on, a kind of a timeline?
As far as the event itself,
Any events, any situations, any circumstances where STEP is involved as time goes by?
we have a full calendar over
Right.
the next year.
All
Let me
right.
start a little later and work my way back.
All right.
September the 8th, we will celebrate our 50th anniversary with a
Okay.
gala that will be phenomenal. And 50 years is a milestone, but we won't look at it as what's happening over the next 50 years, or over the last 50 years as much as we will be talking about what's going to happen over the next 50 years.
Okay.
Moving back a little closer, on April the 16th, with the help of the Outlaw Cruisers Car Club, we will have a car, truck, and motorcycle show at Midpoint Chevrolet. It's on a Saturday, and it's going to be a blast. And that's to help raise money to put a new roof on our building here in Rocky Mount. And then coming back a little closer, we've got the March the 16th event that brought us here today. And there's a lot of gaps between now and the end of the year that we're going to ask you to help us fill. And yes, there's a lot going on. We've got a
All right.
lot of activities, a lot of things to celebrate. You had your earlier guests from the school board and from the school bus operations, and probably your audience does not know that those buses pull up two-step every school day and unload children that we help educate. And again, it's a community effort on what we do. If we can't help, we'll stay out of the way, and we don't get to stay out of the way very often.
You're in, so that's it. Well, let's make some plans to keep going with this, to keep talking about it, and give me information. And it's always good to see you.
Thank you for
both.
what you do.
And I have been a very quiet part of it for a pretty good while because I had other things that I was dealing with. But right now we're getting out of that, so I think that will work well. Thank you, first of all.
Thank you.
And appreciate what you do. And I think it's something that we need to get the information out as to how many folks are learning, how many folks are eating, how many folks are sharing, and so forth. So I think that there's a little more knowledge out there about just exactly how STEP is involved in the community. It's kind of always been kind of quiet. You just do it.
Yes, we do.
But now I think we need to talk a little bit more about it, like the senior meal program,
Mhm.
you know, and all that. All right. What other comments do you have? Anything? Or you're going to save it and
Vanna White, evening gown, $5,000. We're going to make it happen.
All
I
right.
don't think the community's really ready for that. You know, I think you're going to really have to do some, getting them prepared. Cindy Treadway in an evening gown. Whoa. Yeah,
She's beautiful as she is.
she is,
she will
but
be.
it's so out of character.
Yeah.
With board members like you two, you make me very proud, and you make my life very easy to enjoy.
It's nice of you to say because I've been somewhat inactive, but yes.
We
that's-
understand what's been going on,
Yeah.
and we know that's working out for the better,
Yeah.
and that's great.
All right. Terrific. Thank you for the update.
Thank you.
And let's continue. And I'll trust that I'll hear from you, Cindy, and we'll figure out some ways to get this going even more.
Absolutely.
I've got enough I'm going to just go home and read all this and be prepared. And when I next show up on the air, we'll have a lot better handle on it. Okay?
Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you again, Dan.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
Dick.
much.
Appreciate it.
Always good to see you. And just, watch her.
Believe it, both eyes.
Evening gown.
Evening, yeah.
Thank you for the warning. No, I've seen in the last 20 or 25 years a lot of the way you work in the community.
Mm.
And we're very proud of you. If I may be included in that, please.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all
That's
are all
good.
tenfold, though.
We have a good, and you know, the other side of it, in conclusion, I think everybody has a good time.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And that's always a connection that's right. Okay.
Right.
All right. Thank you very much for bringing me up to date and get me on the list. And we'll continue to talk about it. And when you're ready to come on, when you want to do something, no, I can't take that chance. You send me what you want to do, and then I'll see if I can get you on.
It's a deal.
All right. Bill, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dick.
The aggressive outlook is a good one. Okay.
A lot of work to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, STEP Incorporated. We're going to leave that for just a moment, and we've got a concert coming, and I have an idea that we have some growling lions in the organization today and here, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. So please stay where you are.